What is going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with a Luke on the Street. And as you can see, I'm outside of the Scotiabank Arena for the first time in 585 days. The Toronto Raptors will be playing basketball in Toronto, where they belong. Super excited to see this team back in action right here on home soil. And in today's video, I'm going to be going around and interviewing Raptors fans, as there's a ton of Raptors fans around me right now. So I'm going to get their expectations going into this season and much more. All right, we got some Raptors fans here who made the trip from Belgium. Yep. Why did you guys come all the way from Belgium to see the Raptors here?
Yeah, we went to Canada, so we wanted to see one of the biggest teams in the NBA. It's one of the things we have to do here in Toronto. I was a fan when James Harden played for Toronto Raptors, or yeah?
No, James Harden didn't play for the Raptors.
Bruh.
Raptors basketball is back in Toronto. What's your reaction to the team coming back home and playing in front of the Toronto crowd?
It's homecoming, it's unity, it's everything that this country needs right now, that this city needs. The Jays started it off, and tonight you're going to have a filled stadium of, this is a preseason game. Yeah. There has never been this much of a preseason game that has had this much context. So this is a true homecoming. We've all been waiting for years and years for this. Well, two years, I guess, but it's an absolute homecoming, and we got to welcome our boys back. It's going to be a beautiful thing today.
What are your expectations for the season?
I have no expectations. I'm just happy the boys are home. Awesome. Win, lose, we're here.
New Raptors season, we're back in Toronto. What do you think, playoffs or not?
Oh yeah, for sure. We got Goran Dragic as a great bench piece, and Scotty Barnes is going to be Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. So.
Yes, of course.
How excited are you that the Raptors are back where they belong in Toronto playing basketball?
Beyond excited, honestly. I've been waiting forever to come back to a real game.
Yeah, it feels like it's been so long. I'm really, really excited.
All right, what's your name?
My name's Chloe.
Chloe, nice name.
Thank you.
How big of a Raptors fan are you?
Pretty big.
How long have you been following this team for?
I might have bandwagoned in 2019.
Okay, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
I see you got the Lowry jersey going.
Yes, I do.
Is he your favorite all-time Raptor?
He is. He's the greatest Raptor of all time.
Okay, so you're saying
I
all
know
the right
that,
things.
yes.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. What are what's your excitement level about going into the season? Raptors coming back at home in Toronto.
Super excited. Tampa sucks.
Yeah, we're sick of Tampa.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad they're back in Toronto. I think they're going to have a good season here.
What do you think, playoffs or not?
Oh, yeah. We're going to the playoffs. We're going to the playoffs, of course.
What's one thing you would give up in your life right now to see another championship?
Anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Wow, okay, you're a diehard then.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Everyone doubts Toronto.
Yeah.
But I think we could do it again.
What are your expectations going in?
Well, it's a little bit of a development year, but I think honestly the season's going to hinge on our defense, to be honest with you. I think if we have a top 10 defense, we could be more than just play in, and we could maybe be a top 6 seed. I think if the defense doesn't work out so well and we're not even top 15, that, we might be able to fight for a play-in, but I'm not really having any expectations right now. I'm just enjoying the young guys and seeing how it goes.
Scotty Barnes, what are your thoughts about the youngster?
Yeah.
How excited are you to see him play?
Well, you know what? When a lot of Raptor fans, I remember, were hating on him when we drafted him over Suggs.
Yeah.
That really made me really root for the guy, and especially seeing his personality. I was like, Scotty, I'm really excited for him. So we'll see. I think if he could get his shooting down, he could be a really good player.
I'm gonna ask you a couple trivia questions then.
Okay.
Just test your sports knowledge. The first one I got here. When did the Raptors come into the league? What year?
94.
95.
90 shit, okay.
There you go. One year off. And then my next question for you is, who's the all-time leader in points for this team?
Leader in points? That's is it Lowry?
Is that your final answer?
No, I'm gonna go with Chris Bosh.
You got some help, but it's DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's still the all-time leader in points. Where are you coming from? You traveling far to watch this game, or?
Yeah, I'm from Israel.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my first Raptors game.
Wow, first Raptors game. Hopefully they win, and hopefully you're back for many more.
Yeah, of course.
What are your expectations for the Raptors going into the season, coming back home to Toronto?
It's a lot different than last season. They're finally back home. I think a lot of us fans, they expect the Raptors to do a lot better this year, since we do have 10,000 fans in the stadium. Doesn't matter how they play. I think most of us fans are just happy they're back, happy to watch the Raptors again, and yeah.
I'm actually gonna ask you a couple of trivia questions. Is that cool? And either of you can answer. So first question I got for all of you, what year did the Raptors come into the league?
Oh, shoot. That's...
Anybody can answer.
1995.
Ding, 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 1-0. Okay, next question here. Who's the all-time leader in points for this franchise?
It should be DeMar DeRozan.
Ding, 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 1-1. All right, the tiebreaker. Yeah, I guess I got to come up with one more on the spot so we could determine it. All right, first one to get this. What year did the Raptors win their first Atlantic Division title?
2014.
I think it was 2015. 2007.
Here your first sleeper pick. We're going to the second round of the playoffs.
I just want to say Chris Boucher and my most improved player.
Who's your favorite player on this current Raptors team?
I'm really excited to see Scotty Barnes. I think he's going to be really interesting to watch. He seems to have quite a character to him, so I'm excited to see just like how he develops on the team and what kind of Masai has planned.
What's your boldest prediction for the season?
The boldest would be that we come back and win the championship. So let's hope. We'll see what happens.
What's one thing you would give up in your life right now to see another championship won? You have to give one thing up. What would you give up?
Oh God, alcohol.
I'm going to ask you to rank some players on this team from 1 to 10.
boy, okay.
So it's going to be interesting. The first player, Scotty Barnes. How would you rank the youngster, the rookie?
Scale from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
So we're saying...
So 10, you're saying, yeah, he's like a LeBron James. And 1, you're saying he's terrible.
Not quite LeBron James. So I would say, right now, as it stands, probably a 5, but the potential to be a lot higher than that.
How about Siakam?
Siakam, I'd give a good 8.2.
Fred VanVleet?
I'm going to rank him exactly the same as Pascal, 8.2, right there.
Goran Dragic.
Ooh, well, after what he said this summer, I got to think about it. I think he's got the potential to be a nice off-the-bench piece, but I'll say about a 4.
OG Anunoby.
OG Anunoby, I'm going to say 7.5.
Nice. Vince LaSalle.
Who's Vince LaSalle? I missed that name on the roster.
So Vince LaSalle's not on the Raptors, so that's how I know you're a true fan. Good job. Good job. Keeping you on your feet. You're ready to rank Vince LaSalle solid 8 though, right?
I could have. I might have.
What kind of year do you see from Siakam? Obviously he's going to come off that surgery, and you hope to see him back into the mix. How do you see him playing this year?
Well, he'll get back into it. I feel like by maybe mid-season he'll try to get his groove back, right? So, yeah, I'm expecting just his casual year for him.
Lastly, playoffs or nah?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Laura.
I love the accent, Laura. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from London.
Ooh, London. So what are you doing here in Toronto for the Raptors' first Toronto home game in what feels like forever?
I just started my master's at U of T, so yeah.
Awesome. Are you a big Raptors fan?
Do you know what? I'm not, but since I moved here, I said one of the things I was going to do is take off all the games, so I am now.
So is this going to be your first game here?
It is, and I actually saw some of the players out at regulars the other day. I think one of his names was Jamie.
Who's your favorite player on this team?
That's a very good question. I actually don't know any of the names, so
No names at all?
No, I'm gonna learn them tonight though. So
You think Luca Rosano's a good player?
I'm gonna say yes. I think he's.
It's awesome because that's my name.
I think they're definitely gonna go to the playoffs, and I think that they might win the NBA title. Yes.
Whatever you're on, I want some of that. How do you think this team's going to do this year?
You know, I think, of course, with Lowry leaving and everything, we definitely have a younger core. So the expectations are a little different from the 2019 championship, you know. But still, I think we have a lot of potential, a lot of promise with our rookies, Scotty Barnes, Delano. And especially him being a Ho-Town guy. So I think we have potential. I think we'll do good. Yeah.
Exactly. No, I completely echo my brother's sentiment. I think last year's record wasn't really indicative of how talented we are. Of course, coming again off the championship and with many still pieces from that championship core. So I think we're going to bounce back. I'm hoping we could be a playoff team. But again, the focus should be player development of our young pieces like Scotty Barnes.
Okay, so we got some fans here from Alberta, I believe you told me. So what made you guys make the trip all the way here to catch the Raptors preseason game?
I don't know, just girls trip.
Yeah, it's our first time ever coming to a Raptors or any sort of basketball game, so we thought we'd come check it out.
What's your reaction to the fans gathering for a preseason game like this? They haven't played here in a while, so yeah, what's your reaction to the overall fandom here?
Honestly, it's so good to see people back together.
It feels so nice to see this many people back in a building together. It's great.
So are you guys actually Raptors fans or just pretend Raptors fans? What do you think?
I had a Raptors basketball when I was young.
I'm going to go ahead and say I'm pretend, but...
Who's your favorite player on this team? A player.
Yeah, a player, all of them. Team sport.
Yeah. The whole team.
Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby.
Yeah, familiar for sure.
Barnes for sure.
What's one thing you would give up in your life right now to see the Raptors win a championship again? Because they won one in 2019. If you guys had to see another championship, what would you give up to see that?
Oh my gosh.
Partying, smoking, drugs, all that stuff.
Oh. I don't do
I
those.
give up red wine because I like white better.
Okay.
There.
That's a good answer. Candy.
With Halloween approaching, that's going to be tough.